Live forever in Dayz or die trying. We get one survivor. We've named her Dayz, and she simply must survive solo unofficial for all of 2025. And even though it's a solo, I'm not alone. I read the comments and respond to all of your comments every single episode. And over the year, we will get to know each other well in this apocalypse. Can we survive all of 2025? I don't know, but let's try to survive today.
They call me Daisy, like the flower, like the new day sees new hope.
What is good, everybody? Welcome back to our Live Forever in Dayz. This is our survivor. We've named her Daisy, like the flower, and like Daisy. It's a play on words. And we're trying to survive for a full year on an official server. If you've been watching, you know what server it is. However, I do have big news, big channel news today. I want this series to hear it first, and it will affect, obviously, this year-long survival. I'm excited about my future. Been reflecting on my past and things with my father, but this will come probably as bad news for most of you. After this week, I will be hanging up the Sawsome Gaming channel. It's been a great run. 10,000 subscribers, great friends, plan on keeping up with you guys, but just with the things coming up in my life, and like I said, reflecting on things of the past, it's come to the end. So we'll do something big this weekend, and that'll be it. And I have things from my past that I need to resolve, and that's going to take up time in my near future. And you guys deserve an explanation, so I'll be specific. When I was a kid, many of you know my father did not want me to grow up to be a sissy boy or an annoying person. So nice lunch meat. He would not let me watch the Smurfs. And so I found I've downloaded every episode, and I plan on binge watching Smurfs and catching up on what I missed in my childhood. All the other kids watched Smurfs. I never got to watch it. So this is going to be my time to watch the Smurfs and see what I missed out on in my childhood. I've told my father that I'm going to do that, and he has given me his blessing to go ahead and watch it now that I'm grown. The fears of me becoming a sissy are fairly low. And so hanging up the channel, going to watch the Smurfs. Guys, it's April freaking Fool's Day. Did I get you? Did I get anybody? Did any of you be like, what? No, what would the world be if there weren't Sawsome videos going up every day? I hope I got someone. Okay, question of the day. We ask questions, read back your comments in the following episode. I feel like I acted pretty good there. To watch Smurfs, that's hilarious. Never. Too manly. Time you fooled somebody or got fooled also. It's April Fool's. You better play an April Fool's Day prank. Think of one now, put it in the comments, and on Thursday's episode in this series, you gotta let me know how it went. You could. I'll give you a few. You could tell the wife that, text her, say, my stomach isn't feeling very good. Give it like 20 minutes from work, or maybe she's at work, whatever. You got to be somewhere, though, for this. And then say, oh, no, I just sharted in my pants. And if you don't know what that phrase is, say, I went to pass gas and I pooped a little, just a little. I'm coming home. I'll be home for lunch. I got to change, or something like that. And see what her reaction is. And then when she reacts, be like, April Fool's, sucker. I'm not going to go in there. I went in there last time. There was a ton of zombies. Not any good loot. And we're looking to build a base. We've got some supplies. Got some hatchets, some sharpening stones, one saw, but a bunch of sharpening stones. I don't remember what else we got. Let me look. We're heading back towards our shelter. We'll loot on the way. Some of these small towns. We got our pet rooster, Big Pasta. We don't eat him. He is our pet. So here's what we got. That's what we got. Grab that hammer. That could help. We have enough hatchets that I don't think we would need a hammer, so we could drop it. The reason I took this blue bag instead of the other one, it's one less carry spot, but I can carry it in one hand. And it's just less annoying to look at, like while we're running. The other one, she's like holding it right in front of her face while she's running, and it just gets annoying. And it's blue, so it's easier to see it when I set it down, like right now. I'll set it down. Let's see, we need a shirt. Let's go. Rangefinder, don't need that. Don't need that now, maybe later. I want to get on the ladder this time. Sometimes I just plunk down, but this one's a little high. Another prank could be, if we're on jobs, you could be like, my boss dumped a bunch of work on me today and I just quit. I couldn't take it anymore. Now, that one's dangerous because then she might fire back like, you idiot, you can't quit your job. It could that one could go poorly. The sharding one is pretty safe. Let me go to my map real quick. I do have a compass. Just trying to survive a year. Want to build a base. I think I'm up by no man's land. Is that no man's land? So I'm up pretty high to the north. I think down in this valley there's going to be a town. We'll loot it. We want to end up at our shelter, and I'm sort of hoping that one of you, maybe the same one who took the pink bear and replaced it with a little shovel. That would be really cool if, some other things were there, but everything could be gone. Someone could have found it and looted it. One of you could have pranked me and just put all bears in there. It could have despawned, but I don't think so. It hasn't been that long. I think they last enough time. We don't have any food except the lunch meat. And that's when I broke character in my story about quitting. Because I saw lunch meat. I'm like, guys, the channel is over. Oh, sweet, lunch meat. I'm like, oh, shoot. That's kind of a giveaway that I'm pranking them. How'd I do, though? Did you fall for it? We're going to have to stop and eat because I got this bag. Okay, let's eat. If there's an animal down here, we'll get it. We have, you guys can put missions in the comments. I have some ongoing missions. Eat one of every kind of fruit. Have a fruit salad. So I got to collect one of each of the 3 kinds of fruit from fruit trees. Apparently there's 3. I want to set off fireworks, but I got to find them first. We want to pack a teddy bear with goodies and leave it at the Ferris wheel, but that one will be a while just because we're far from a Ferris wheel. Kill one of every prey. Kill one of every predator. Every prey we have to kill and use, like eat or something. I can't just kill it. We have finished fishing for a cooking pot. 1 mission. Craft a leather backpack, although we lost it in the wipe. Find loot on a priest. That was a funny one. And share a soda with a stranger. Just going to look. I don't see any clothes up there. I don't want to climb that ladder. All right, let's head down into this town, and then we'll scoot through some of these buildings. Find maybe some nails is what we need. Wire pliers, nails, lock. Yeah, Novo didn't give us a whole lot. Let me flip over to your comments from last episode. I asked you about pets and stuff. Ross said, if calling your pet chicken Big Pasta isn't foreshadowing, I don't know what is. Well, I'm not going to eat Big Pasta. If Big Pasta gets eaten in this life, it's going to be from whoever kills me. And even then, they probably wouldn't care about taking a chicken. Let's see. I don't see any movement. There's usually kind of a lot of zombies here. There's one. I cannot forget this bag because it's got Big Pasta in it. I hear a chicken. Obviously. Leave it behind this big pile of manure. Okay, we got a couple of them are aggroed. Well, when I drop that bag, I get a lot of stamina back. There he is. She is. She's playing King of the Hill. You ever play that as a kid? King of the Mountain? I actually wouldn't mind getting that chicken for the meat. I will loot this area, come back. I'm not going to go out of my way for the chicken, though. We did just have some lunch meat. I do believe that it's quite filling. Got some wellies. I think when we were kids we called them galoshes. Ooh. 4 dial. Sweet. Okay, that was a bit much. I'm going to edit that out. That was a little over the top. That's not me. It's April Fool's, though, so I'm a little giddy. Ooh, what do I hear? I hear an animal. A big one. And we haven't hunted one of those yet. Too many shiny things to get sidetracked by. I can drop the shovel in hopes that other shovel is still there. Put my bat on my back if I have to. Let's see if I still have space. Oh, I still have space. Okay. Watch the stamina just drop. Why did it go clink, clink, clink? Was that me? Did you hear that clingy sound? Okay, dang it. Gonna have to fight that guy. Let's try to fight him up here in the trees. Dropped it by the yellow bushes. I'd rather fight him at least in this tree line. Dang it. Instead of in that open field. I was trying to avoid him. Big pasta. Dude, finding a 4 dial. That's pretty good. That was on our checklist. Let's see. OG says, let me tell you about, I think, your dog, a red-nosed Rhine dog named Rudy. Rudy was born on Christmas, hence the name. Rudy as in like Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. That's really cool. I asked you to tell me about your old pets. Pay homage to your old pets. I hear that chicken clucking. We do have the gas stove. I forget what's in it. Ooh. Unknown food. Does that make us sick now? I'm not going to risk it. OG, you also said, like, you can eat rotten fruit. You've demonstrated it many times. But I think since the update, it can make you sick still. Even if you eat it little bits at a time. And honestly, even if not, I'm not going to eat it. Because one, it's unsettling. Two, I'm on a forever survival. I don't need any curveballs. I don't need any question marks about, oh, I guess I was wrong. Oh, it does make you sick. Oh, shoot. You know, I don't need any of that. So, oh, crap. They all found me at once. Can I get you through the window? Sweet. I always do the small hits through the window just so I don't knock them backwards and out of my range. You know what I'm saying? I think you do. You're a smart group. Wayne wanted to shout out to your Indian ringneck parrot. She never told me her name. Loyal bird. He said chased your girlfriend out of your house. That's funny, Wayne. So you never gave her a name, did you? Appreciate you, Wayne. Your comments help my channel. Wayne says mold. Happy accident by a chemist brought us penicillin. That's true. There were probably a lot of unhappy accidents involving mold in ancient times. Okay, what do we got here? We are packed pepper seeds. One of our missions via Rax is plant a garden with every kind of vegetable. So I got to look for the kinds of fruit trees. I got to do that research. I'll read your comment in a minute and reveal who said that one. Where's this chicken? It might be worth getting. Strike 1. Strike 2. I was going to let him live if he lived. Strike 3. But not only is he not only did I not strike out, but right here in this hidden compartment in this tree, this bush. Ooh, 4. Sweet. Very cool. And we are about maxed out on what I can carry, guys. Okay, dang it. Where did I drop it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So easy to forget where you dropped it. Alright, heading up over them hills, them dar hills. Ross says 1 DVD he would keep a series of if he had 1 DVD series, Bob's Burger. I've never seen like a full episode, but I could totally see you liking that show, Ross. I don't know why. It just seems like a show Ross would like. Ross has a channel called From the Lagoon. It may or may not be linked below. I can't remember, but go sub him up. He does a ton of Dayz, and he's a good dude. OG, rotten fruit doesn't hurt you. I've demonstrated it many times. Just have to eat it slow. That was true, but even back then I didn't do it. I couldn't handle it. Not man enough. It was that half episode of Smurfs I watched that brought my manliness down, that I can't eat the rotten fruit. Wayne can't dance either. Can't sing either. Same. Only thing about me is the way I walk. Ha! I'm doing both, Sauce. Going. Oh, you're doing both. In terms of staying home, we asked, are you a homebody, or are you like a party animal? And you're doing both because you're staying home in Australia, so you're sort of out and you're sort of in. And I know you're living a survival. How would you call it? Living off the land kind of lifestyle. Good for you, Wayne. Also, I meant the question of the day today, besides the prank, because I know a lot of you aren't going to think ahead and write down a prank. I'm not calling you dumb, I'm just saying. Are you a binge dessert eater, or can you control yourself? Can you do 2 Oreos or 3? Or are you a whole sleeve or nothing kind of guy or gal? Let me know. All right, there's the lake. There's the pub over there. Our town is just over here. And actually where I want to build is across the town to my right. So we have our shelter on the left of the town, and I want to build on the right. Although this place, if indeed it has not been discovered, be tempting to build right in the area of the shelter. The problem is when I was putting up the shelter, I was kind of like experimenting, and it was not easy. I don't know that I'll find a good watchtower site. This is steep. I wish it wasn't quite so picky about where you put your watchtower. So are you a binge deserter, no deserter, or controlled deserter? I'm a controlled deserter because I really like milk. So I can have 2 Oreos and 2 massive cups of milk, and then I'm pretty satisfied. The Oreos are just helping me get more milk. They're just supplementing. So what I really want is the milk. I said milk a lot just there. Ross said a night on the town would be in my 20s, but now I'd like to be home that I'm in my 30s. And yes, I've been known to cut a rug a time or two in my life. Let's follow this road. I think it leads us to where we want to go. I should check my shoes. Yeah, we'll see. See if no one identified themselves. Ooh. Okay, damaged and soaked. Okay, we got a little time. We need to keep our eye out. I should have grabbed those galoshes. I knew it. Jason says, hi there. I'm a little confused here where I'm at. Let's follow this. I won't be missing any episodes if possible. I have a challenge for you. Identify each type of fruit-bearing tree, and eat fruit. Just have only fruit for a day. That's a cool one. I'm going to do that. I may try to Google it and see what they look like, or just find 3 different fruits and try to save them without them going bad, and then eat them all on the same day. My character is a little hungry. It is a good thing I got that chicken. I'm pretty much maxed out on what I can carry. We might loot a little bit on the way up here. Or we go dump some stuff in our shelter. At 24, 35. Oh, 7 and 20. I got some space. Okay. I got 13 slots there. There's always kind of a lot of zombies around that house, and that house is kind of the first thing people look at when they come into town. So I'm going to skip that one. We'll hit these, this area up over here. Dude, how many times have you seen one of those scarecrows and like did a double take thinking it was a player? Okay, let's go from up here, and we'll have this scarecrow watch our bag. That'll be easy to remember. Keep an eye on that for me. Keep an eye on that for me, Henry. I'm gonna name him Henry. Henry's a good dude. What's up, Henry? I don't know why Henry. Just felt right. I heard these all face north, but I don't know if that's true. Do they move with the sun as the sun traverses the sky? A sheath. I'm hearing a lot of zombies. Can this sheath go on my tactical vest? No. I'm not going to carry it then. Oh, crap. She's a tough old bird. Spry. Ah. Need a heavy hit. Give me one. What she got for me? Yeah, some food. A lot of sheds down there, but a lot of zombies as well. I wish I had a crossbow at a time like this. No zucchini? Is that a base build back there? I can't tell. I can't remember. Was there? I think there was an old base maybe in that barn. That little barn. Oh, he didn't die. He's a ruffian. Get him. He's only gonna have the hat. Yeah. We'll check these sheds, then we'll head up. Gonna check that porta potty. Maybe some nails. Nothing. Alright, Henry's watching our gear, so we're good with that. Always some mild anxiety coming into towns, you know. Oh, worth it, bro. Not a cola, sparkling, pristine. Pristine. Oh, look, someone's already kind of put a garden up. We could just plant the seeds there. There's too many zombies over there, not worth it. And I have picked up a few things, so... you know, we don't have so much space anyway. I want to go eat my zucchini, cook up my chicken, drink my Nata Cola, spend some time at my shelter. Let's get up on out of here. That was good. Zucchini and a cola? Dang. Nata Cola, you guys know, is my favorite thing in this game. Sunny day, sunshine on my face. So we can loot those over there. But let's go check our shelter. I'm a little nervous, hoping it's still there. I think it will be. And I do think it will be not looted, because it's pretty well hidden. Server right now has 20-ish people on it, probably over 20, less than 30. At night, server's absolutely packed. I record these in the morning before work. It's a win-win. I get the recording done for the day. And I try to record these as quick to posting them as I can so I can read as many of your comments as I can. Ashes says, let's go. But also going in the morning, the population is a little lower. It's a third what it is at night. All right. Well, if you know what server I'm on, if you don't and you want to know, you got to watch the first episode, and then the second, and then the third, and then the fourth, and you'll figure it out. There's a clue. I give away a clue. I tell you a part of the server in each of those. And by doing so, I weed out the looky-loos, as I call them. Looky-loos. who are just looking to wreck things, but they're not going to watch that much. I go to these rocks right here. I look for the dead tree right there. And that points me right to it. I should kind of approach with caution in case some idiot's in my shelter. There's the shelter right there. Pretty well hidden. I like it. All right, I'm going to hit select. I'm actually nervous. Is my stuff going to be in there? Did someone visit and put extra stuff in there? Or is everything going to be gone? Put your predictions right now in the comments. I'll give you a second. While I check what is in my pot. Okay, so we got seeds. Did I have packed pepper? I already had pepper seeds. Worn tomato seeds. What else do I need? What other seeds are there? And I think I just need a farming hoe. Okay, I don't need a double on this. I'm not gonna drop it here because I don't need anything like white and shiny by my shelter. Okay, now I'm nervous though. Okay, let's see what we got. Nice. So last time it had this. Someone took the teddy bear and left this, and I'm betting the same person came back, identify yourself, and added these. So what else do we need? We need pliers. I don't think I have pliers, but we are getting dangerously close to a base build, guys. It's looking good. Okay, I kind of want to keep all the base building stuff on me now that we're so close so someone doesn't come and take it all. But let's eat our zucchini, drink our soda, cook our food, eat it, and then pop down into town. Dude, huge thank you. Wire and nails added in there? Is that the same person as before? Identify yourself in the comments. I've been looking for the comments. And I haven't seen you say anything. It's got to be a follower. It's got to be a watcher. Sir Ross, oh, that was a good Coca-Cola. Would like a free trip to Amsterdam despite all the tradition. Lore it has affiliated with it. I've just always wanted to go. Nice. Okay, let's cook. Let's get our Walter White on here. We'll cook this up real quick. Get these chickens going. We found a new gas can in Novo, if I remember right, which is good. We were getting low. Cook these chickens up. Big pasta, look the other way, buddy. You don't want any part of this, buddy. Okay, let's fix our shoes. Okay, still got some repair left on that kit. Dude, and finding the 4-dial, so I do not have pliers. Sometimes I have stuff. I think that might be the last thing I need. That might be the last thing I need is pliers. And I know where I want to build. I think it's a good spot. So I'm excited. Hopefully we can survive today. Hopefully no one creeps up on us right now. You cannot hear... Checking my microphone. You cannot hear this crackling from the trail, I don't think. And I'm pretty well secluded right here. It's a nice little shelter. I'm going to keep it going even after. See, things I don't absolutely essentially need right now are put in here. I want to carry all the base building gear on me when we're done today. I could probably drink this now and leave the water bottle. Okay, I think it's done. It's done. Shut it off. Shut it off. Okay. I want it to burn. Ross says, Mlock would be the appropriate way to say it since it's Glock. You wouldn't say G-Lock. Good point. So it's officially Mlock. Java, shout out to brother Andrew, an African gray parrot that you had in Jos, Nigeria. My mom taught it to quack and it never shut up after that. Oh, that's a good one. Thanks for sharing that, Java. Hammer, I could actually do without the hammer since I have so many of these hatchets, but I might wear through everything. So let's get my assault backpack prepped. We can actually put this in here. Like, it's good to have that, but it's not absolutely essential right now. I do want to keep my vitamins. So let's go wire here. Let's go shovel. I have a shovel on my back. Let's leave the shovel here. And if we need to dump the shovel on the back, we can grab that one. Does that go on a bag, though? That could go on a bag. Nails are freaking heavy. That's not good. Okay, what else is in here that we need? We got this hatchet. How many hatchets do I have? I have that one, and I have another one. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We do need room for my stovetop. That is essential. Put all this chicken on the ground. Okay. I can't put big pasta in the stovetop. Can't do that. That's just not right. For obvious reasons. Okay. We can take that. So the school backpack has a hatchet on it. I got 2 other hatchets. It's like that show, that story called Hatchet. We can start eating our chicken. This is going well. Let's eat it all. And then we're over a half hour. I don't want to jump. I mean, usually we go closer to 40 minutes, 45, sometimes 50. But we're right here. This is peaceful. I don't want to drag anyone on the server back up here. Let's just get organized, and next time we got to find pliers and then freaking build the base. Let's go. Okay, I'm trying to think tactically. Let's just take everything that I can fit. Oh, we got plenty. Okay. We probably can work this out. We got the bag too. We can take all the base building gear. Okay. That other stuff I can put. Let's just take it in here. Let's just do this. Okay. Okay, I like the 9mm ammo. It is replaceable. Let's see, can we fit... Can't quite fit the shovel in here. I can fit the hatchet in here. And the shovel I can fit over here. Okay, we are good. We are good with that. We could stack those 9mm, but I don't want to do that right now. We could actually take this box. Okay, we have all of our base building gear on us. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think all we need... I don't know if the nails are going to make it. I don't know if we need a 3rd box or not. That will be a close call. How many are in each box? Doesn't say. Okay. How many are in each box? I might need another box of nails. I don't need both of these peppers. Let's dump that. Okay. I'm happy with this. There's some valuable stuff in our shelter, but no one has found it yet. Let's make sure we got big pasta, we got our cooking pan, and we're gonna read the rest of your comments and then call it a day. Gecko Kitty says, that's a beautiful song. It expresses the idea of not having much left during bad times, but sharing what you have. Beautifully written, beautiful melody, beautifully sung. Well, thank you. Thank you, Gecko Kitty. That is, I put the lyrics into a generator, and the song was generated for me. I didn't put all the lyrics. I put like the chorus lyrics, beans and a Coke and that part. And then the verses, though, were done just by AI, which I'm not that excited about because I want real life stuff. So, yeah, I'm not super proud of that element of it, but it's fun and it makes the channel fun. So I'll do it. Steven, and I love the song too. My wife was laughing that while she was like brushing her teeth, I was playing it on the TV. She's like, are you tearing up a little bit? She's laughing at me. I'm like, no, I just yawned. But I didn't yawn. That was a lie. Stephen Price, I'm a homebody. Only dance if a pole is involved. Stephen, Oh, funny guy. OG. That drew a lot of responses, Stephen. Funny guy. Growing up in Eugene, Oregon, it's easy to be a beach person and a mountain person. That's true. Beautiful place. Ian Williams. Haven't heard a Napoleon Dynamite quote in a while. One of the best movies of all time. Yes, Napoleon Dynamite. He got like 2 feet of air that time. It's like $1 an hour. Johnny says, I like going to dinner and a movie. There's a go-to for me and the wife. That's perfect. Good. I love the Amazing Race series. 37 seasons plus education. Yeah, that would be good to have in the apocalypse. Java says, without a doubt, the original Magnum PI series so I could escape to the islands. Cold, rainy Chernarus in the evenings. That's true. Someone I think responded, what about Gilligan's Island? That would be a good combo. When I was in my 20s, I was a bit of a mover, but I'm older, less mobile, and I enjoy staying home and chilling out. Java chimed back in. I want to go spearfishing in French Polynesia or tour the real-life Dayz, Czech Republic. Me too. Sign me up for that, buddy. Sign me up for both. Wayne, second question. Game of Thrones you would take. Awesome. Let's see. Code says you're a homebody. Stay home. Take care of the animals. What animals do you have? Cats, dogs? You're talking like horses stuff. Let me know. Let's have her sit. Will says, if it's paid for, I'm up for it. Pizza and a concert sounds rad. I would go Bora Bora and stay in one of the huts on the water. You're going to enjoy the Philippines. Dude, thanks, man. Smack Brain Gaming. We're going to be gaming together soon. Definitely a homebody and would not turn down a free trip someplace like Greece or Italy. Jason says, regarding disinfecting, okay, you gave a great comment, Jason. You guys got to read this comment. He breaks down the percent opportunities for each bandage, like dirty rags are 15%, sewing kit 30% chance of infection. If you have clean or like clean bandages, like not disinfected though, only 5% chance. So you like to use bandages without disinfecting them, and then if you get the infection, use the alcohol tincture then immediately. I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to disinfect my stuff. But that was a really, really, really good comment. I'm shocked. You guys got to go back and read that one. Super helpful and great detailed information. Scylla, I don't know why I like that song. LOL. Because it's a great song. Steven, I would stay home. Snorpus, new live forever. I think he's mocking me, but that's okay. New live forever. Every episode is new. It is a little gimmicky, but dude, it is competition for clicks. And if you're not willing to like put stuff out there like that, then it's just almost hopeless to build a channel. So yeah, I acknowledge it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And yeah, I fully acknowledge it, know what you mean, and I agree with you. Ricky, Australian Outback, nice. I got a friend down there, his name's Wayne. Maybe you guys can meet up. And Stephen Price, how difficult is it to get your own server? Very easy, nitrato.com or something. It's like $15 a month or something. And vanilla until you learn to mod it. But it's your own. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching as we hiked, as we talked, as we found a 4-dial combination lock. And yeah, Daisy's just going to chill here until she can find one last item. And then we freaking build. Let's go. And I know exactly where I want to build. This is going to be amazing. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. April Fool's predictions in the comments, and we'll keep gaming straight through the accomplishment, I was going to say. We'll read how your April Fools went next episode. So tell me about them, what you're going to do next episode. Tell me how they went. Keep gaming straight through the accomplishment.